here we are, shot 76. It's kind of using some of the stuff from 75, like this stuff back here that keeps unsticking. And you can see it's just barely in the shot there. One thing I wanted to show you here is, in this shot, when he reaches into his jacket, like see how his hand obviously reaches in like that? And so what I made up is these different size hands. So as it's sliding into his jacket, it looks like it's going in. I think that's going to work cool because he's like turning around as well. And that's kind of a tricky thing to do. But have a different head, put the hand in the jacket. I think it's going to look rad. I'm stoked to get on this one. I want to see if I can get 3 done today. It's a long day. Let's see if we can do it. Put your hands in, kids. Put-home. So one goofy thing that kind of happened during this here is, I guess I had some oil on my hands. So right on his ween job, he's got a fingerprint. And so now what I got to do is I've got to take that off, trace it, recut it out, and put it back on because that will make me nuts. And it should. And that's a problem. That's why I want to get the gloves that actually fit so I don't have that happen anymore. But anyway, just figured I'd show you that, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's all fixed up. All right. So here's the results of what we had. It didn't take very long at all. I got to actually cut it with scissors. But there he is where it looks like he peed his pants. And there he is looking sharp. I want to show you one more thing here. This I used from shot 75, and it's because on the ground there's a shadow of one of those things, and I was like, oh, and so I just put that down. I think it's kind of, I think it's funny at the very least. But anyway, another little thing for you to check out, some behind the scenes. But all right, let's finish this one up and get to the other two. For crying out loud, let's do this. This was a really fun shot to do, and my main focus, not my main focus, but the biggest thing that was new in this shot was trying to make it look like his hand was reaching into his jacket by using like smaller and smaller pieces, and it really turned out kind of cool. Shot 76 in the books. Let's have a look here. All right, so this is what we want it to look like. Kind of comes up on there like that. All right, cool, I guess. Yeah. And this is what we got here. Remember, all movement goes down in post. But look how his hand looks like it's going into his jacket. I'm pretty stoked. I like how they both move. Yeah, I don't know. Here's what we got going on. Here's the littered of arms and heads and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked on how this one turned out. It's going to obviously look better when the movement's in there. But yeah, I was worried about this one for some reason. But after the last one, which kind of made me feel like, ugh, this one was nice to come back and be worried about it, but have it work out well. So, all right, here we go. On to shot 2 of the day. Let's see if we can get her down. This shot was really, really, really straightforward. It was just kind of like the flip and have that blade come out. And so I think it worked because, like I say, straightforward. So for shot 77, the test kind of turned out to be the shot because it was super basic. I'll show you. This is the whole thing. This here, that's it. That's everything. So look, this is what we want the shot to look like here. Blah, bow. Blah, bow. That's it. And then here's what we got. Blah, bow. Blah, bow. So it was pretty straightforward and pretty basic and pretty easy, which was kind of nice. Because now I can get to the next one, which doesn't seem to be that difficult. So we might get these 3 done today, kids. Here we go. Shot 78. All right, it's a date. So for this one, I'm really excited for this one. It's pretty cool. It's also pretty straightforward. It's just him. He's waving this knife around. But what I've got is this other light. It's actually one of those magnifying glass lights, really. But it helps me get that shine on the knife. And I meant to get some other lights, but I haven't got them yet. So this is what I'm using right now, and it's working out pretty sweet. And so I'm excited to get into the shot. It's like a really fun shot. And yeah, let's do this. I am stoked. 78 coming at you right on time, not late. Ugh. Using different sizes of the blade really gave it the effect that he was waving it around over his head, and I was super stoked with how it turned out. So we got all 3 done today, and actually a lot faster than I thought I would. So maybe I'll set up the 4th shot, which is actually shot 78. But anyway, or shot 79. Shot 79, my goodness. Anyway, here's what we wanted to do. Got him here. waving the thing around over his head, and his like pinky sticks up right at the end there for whatever reason. And then what we got over here is, boop, swings it, and his pinky goes up at the end. And see, when he goes up over his head, I used this smaller version of that knife. So it looks kind of like he waves it up over his head. And I'm pretty stoked about that. Turned out cool, man. So, all right, there we go. Cruising to shot 80, and then we put up the latest split screen. So we're running that way, kids. Let's get into it. Put up.